Welcome back to episode 3. I spent a bit longer making this episode and I've tried to create more of an atmosphere than the first two. I've been playing around with some colour corrections and things like that within Premiere Pro, and I've added some more audio tracks underneath to kind of add a bit more to the story I'm trying to tell here. Hopefully that'll make for a more enjoyable watching experience. I hope you all enjoy. Leave nothing alive.
Prayer skill will come in handy when it matters the most. You won't know if you're fit enough until it's too late.
Very true, very true. I tell you what though, not in too bad shape myself from carrying around all this shit and wearing this fucking gas. Man, you don't get this gas mask.
I was gonna say, hey, take that off and you'll feel superhuman with the amount of
Fucking
oxygen
sweated all the way, I tell you.
People do that, don't they? They train and limit their oxygen supply, so it's like they're training at higher altitudes essentially. So the body adapts to a lower level of oxygen. So if you wear that thing permanently, you take it off, you probably will feel superhuman if you yeah.
Well, we don't sleep in them obviously, and we tend to take them off when we go inside the building and lock up. It's just when we're out and about, just in case. You never can be too sure.
Yeah. Usually only wear mine around those, around the Zeds and stuff. But what reason do you have to like believe anything might be airborne, or is it just precaution?
We don't really have any. Yeah, it's just precaution, to be honest with you. Just trying to stay fully sealed as well, wearing gloves and everything. Just don't want to get any blood on ourselves or cut ourselves or anything.
Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. You guys got a frequency or anything that you use, or is it like trying to keep it private?
Don't have a dedicated one, no. We just use open freaks on radio. We just tune them together.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll when we're about, we'll just fucking tune all the radios together and
Oh, it's like you said, we'll try and get one of those ones we can put on top of the crane and just leave there. That'll probably be the best. We'll make use of it.
Oh, like a
kind of
transceiver. To be fair. Once again, I think one of those. I've got one of those transceivers up at Tizzy, up at that base. So, but it's just getting it all the way over here. So getting there is part of it, and then getting back with all the shit is another part.
Oh, he's kicking on there. I knew he was kicking off.
Ordered together, and they're not really being used. So.
Aye.
Tizzy, none of those people at Tizzy, they're the ones that like live on the ground.
Yeah. It's like a bunker.
What the fuck have you
been
doing
on
this?
those.
This is new to me.
I was up there ages ago. This is about a week ago.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was of importance. You just kind of live under
now,
there.
We need to start getting a fucking. We need to get ourselves a scribe and jot all this shit down.
Yeah, I try to talk to as many people, as many like locals and stuff as I can, and just try and hear what they've got to say, like about groups. It's one of the first things I go to be honest. It's really useful information.
I'm surprised the fellas down at Cherno didn't tell you about us. We've apparently heard from a few people they've been talking.
Oh, maybe. I think When did you go? Do you know? Because I might have been there before you guys went.
Couple days.
It would have been about 3-4 days ago.
4 days. Yeah, I think I might have been there just the day before. But I haven't been back since.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we had to chase someone down. It was.
Thought that was a fucking ordeal. We left the car outside for like no more than 10-20 minutes. Some cunt nicked off of it. Chased him for the fucking town on foot.
Oh, Jesus. Who'd steal a car? That's insane.
No, it's not even that. It's we had 2 cars. Unfortunately, I ended up binning one into the fucking trees, didn't I? But that's besides the point, you know. That's not a problem. We live with that. But we left the fucking spark plugs and the batteries and all that shit in there, and we went to the camp and we parked our other car up and we took the spark plug out. And I couldn't only go into the old car, took the spark plug out and went to the new one.
Oh man, really?
So he used our own shit against us.
Basically, yeah, that's a piss take.
Nobody stopped him either. The people on the fucking walls of the camp just let it happen. So.
Have they not got a way you can bring the car into the compound, or no?
No.
They've got some weird lock system.
Weird. You gotta say though, to be fair, they should probably have a garage or something if they're gonna invite you guys in. They should probably acquaint for it, right?
Maybe we'll just leave it in a suggestion box for them at the front door.
Yeah. Would you be able to get a vehicle in through your gate?
Yeah, we had vehicles in here before.
Yeah.
We parked them right back, you know, just around the side of the building over that way.
Oh, right, yeah. As far away from the entrance as you can get.
And then we just take the batteries out and on the night to make sure nobody can sneak in and drive them off.
Yeah. Make sure nobody starts to listen to music all night long.
And then we top the radiators up with the pond water at the back. Speaking of that pond water at the back, you know, if you are going to drink from the pond, just make sure you distill it properly. I'm sure you know how to do that, being a man of science yourself.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I've only really been drinking the water that comes from like underground sources anyway, to be honest. I don't really want to go near the streams though.
Well, even still, we have a fair bit of medical supplies on hand just in case you do get a bit of a cough, you know. We can treat that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's only so much chlorine can kill, so yeah, I try to stay away from the obvious. I don't know.
Speaking of Wales, there is one in Polana that way, and there's one in Berzino back the other way. So we're not too far away from Wales, you see. Yeah.
I was gonna say that's not too bad. Yeah, if you do find a car, you might have to teach me how to fix it up or something, because I'm absolutely useless. Or I'll get in touch with you guys or something somehow and just tell you I found one.
Aye, I'm sure you see one of the lads out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other thing. On a night time, or well, at least when we're all asleep, we tend to lock the gates up nice and sound and securely. So if you're gonna leave when no one's here, at the side of the camp over that way, there's a pile of lumber. I'll come and show you now if you want to come and take it for a walk.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
Anyway, this pile of lumber over here, you can use that, jump the wall. Unfortunately, you won't be able to get back in until someone lets you in. So if you're going out, make sure you're staying out.
Alright, yeah.
It's right behind that crane, you should see from here.
Alright, yes, just behind the crane. Climb over.
That's your way out, and then obviously you have to wait.
Alright, is it not that big of a drop then?
No, it's just this same size as this wall, but
Alright, yeah.
it's just the easiest way over the wall, you know. Saves you having to scale up and ripping your clothes and everything.
Yeah. So, about the other guys you with then? Do I need to know anything about them, or?
Yeah,
they all sound as you.
One lad, we look after him. His name's Jokes. He's a bit bit loose upstairs.
Okay. Yeah.
Caught a bullet a few years back and sent him, still rattling around, sent him a bit dizzy. So, if you do
That's a
interact,
shame,
you'll know him when
yeah.
you know him when you hear him. But whatever you do, just don't say the word retard around him. He kicks off. You don't like it.
Okay. Yeah. No, I don't really throw that around anyway, to be honest. But
Other than that, he's got a heart of gold.
yeah. Alright. Any of the other guys? They
Walshy's a bit of a nutter, but he won't hurt you. He's just a madman.
Oh.
Over there, that's everyone else is sound.
So, I was gonna say I'm looking forward to meeting everyone. To be fair.
There's also
Seems
this
like a
lad in
decent
here,
group of
which I
people.
don't know much about. This is where he's set up. He's put his sleeping bag in there. But
No.
I can't. What was his name again?
No, you never told me.
Did he never tell you? He said his name to me. I just can't fucking remember. I'm shite with names. Anyway, he's staying in there. I don't know. He seemed like alright, but you keep an eye on him. Just say something if he's playing up.
Yeah. Alright. Cool. He's basically my neighbour at this point, isn't he?
Pretty much.
Do any of you guys smoke or no?
Not for years. Not since I signed on. You know.
Yeah, fair enough.
I
Would you be
believe-
interested in one or?
Jug smokes, I believe. At least he was the other day, but I think he was smoking weed, to be honest with you. Don't know where he got it from. I think he got it from Cherner. The traders down there, I think they grow cannabis.
Wait, so you guys grow cannabis? You say?
No,
Or-
no, no. The people down at Cherno grow cannabis and they gave Jug some.
Oh right, okay. Everybody seems to be doing drugs. It's really strange, to be honest. I guess
Not
there's
really.
no law to
I
enforce
was
it.
gonna
Is
say,
it?
yeah, second the fucking police disappear, everyone's just fucking doing fucking lines off every mirror they can find. Absolutely fucking mad, man.
Yeah, it was a bit crazy.
That'd be fucking
I think
18
in Starry
again.
there was literally, yeah, it's like they were planting a new fucking lawn down. I swear, the amount of like, cannabis they have.
I suppose it just helps people forget what kind of a shit world we live in.
Suppose. But I feel like alcohol is more the, I don't know. I feel like more people would turn to alcohol than they would weed.
Maybe. Well, that, the Russian stuff around here is a bit too rich for my blood.
Yeah, true. Makes good disinfectant though.
That's because it's nearly fucking pure ethanol. Makes for a good petrol bomb as well, but don't tell anyone that.
God. Don't want to be saying that too loud with an Irish accent, eh? Whereabouts in Ireland are you from anyway?
Well, originally I was born in Birmingham in England, but I moved when I was like 6 to Londonderry.
Okay, yeah. I knew two guys from Derry actually.
Aye, it's a nice little town. Other than, luckily I was a bit too young to experience the full force of the IRA and all that shite that went on, and bloody Sunday and everything, but
Yeah.
my brother, unfortunately, he was killed in the incident down on the London docks. That's where he worked.
Okay.
That was before I was born, though. Never got to meet him.
Yeah. That's a shame that, to be honest. That's just the way life is though, isn't it? Brought into the
Yeah.
world, you're taken out of it at some point. Happens to everyone.
Right, you gotta move.
Some
I
people
do.
earlier than others, it's the only thing.
Yeah, it was after he passed away and I was born, and then, you know, decided to move back with the family and everything. Because my mum and my dad, you know, they were both Irish, but I've got an English passport. I'm not actually Irish myself, funnily enough. I'm just Irish born, grew up in Ireland, but, you know.
Yeah, no. It's, I've got a Welsh passport, but you know, I lived there for for like what, 2 years maybe, and then moved with my my parents to a place just south of Hull.
It's a fucking hole of shithole if you ask me, but...
Yeah, we didn't go over the bloody hell. That was a long fall.
Alright.
You're right there, yeah. You all got legs of
fine.
rubber.
That'll be fine.
Just walk it off, walk it off.
Okay.
Or limp it off, limp away.
Yeah, we didn't go. We didn't go across the bridge much because I mean it's just full of mutants, Hull. So kind of like this, to be honest.
Fucking too right.
Once knew a girl.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
once been talked about.
Hole's
it's
full of mutants.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
To
be
well,
fair,
no,
so-
I'm
so
from
is-
Harrogate.
No, I know you're from Harrogate, but I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Grimsby wasn't much better. So, but I'm not from Grimsby either. I'm from Wales. I just had the pleasure of growing up there.
Yeah, I did the other way around, you know. I had the pleasure of being born in fucking Birmingham.
Yeah, you've got the better accent out of the two.
Fortunately.
100%.
It still comes up every now and again, you know, a few words here and there, and a bit of a problem for me, but move past that.
Yeah, I knew a few people with the Brum accent. It's just funny more than anything, I think.
A lot of the
Quite hard
lads
to take
actually in the
seriously
group are
sometimes.
from Birmingham, you know, so
Yeah.
they've all got Brummie accents.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. It's one of the more interesting ones of the UK, I think.
I know Neil's from Birmingham, and so is Walshy.
Yeah.
And then we have Rich, who's from fucking Manchester, I think.
I don't know.
Mancunian.
Aye. Don't really have that many foreigners. I don't think we have any, except for this bloke in here. He's American. I think he's the only one outside of the UK we have.
It's a bit hard, to be fair.
I know.
Think of all the people around here. And yeah, everybody seems to
We
be
came
pretty
here with a bunch of Germans as well. A bunch of Germans, Italians, Americans, everything. And
Yeah.
just all the Englishmen who survived. Stoic fucking
I was
Brits.
gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Toughest one to survive, obviously. Survival of the fittest, right?
Aye, Darwinism and all that shit.
Survival of the British. Yeah.
We've endured worse.
You guys planning on heading out at any point, or? you reckon
Probably
we'll
wait
just
for the
stay
sun
in?
to go down,
Yeah.
have a nap over the night time, and then when the sun comes back up, we'll probably head out.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we just need to wait for everyone to come
Yeah,
back.
we'll wait for some lads to come back, and we'll wake some lads up, and then we won't be heading out, I assume.
No, that sounds good.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
welcome
watch
to
that.
join us, obviously, if you're going to be about.
All right. Yeah, I can do. Yeah. I mean, safe sitting here on my tad.
Sound?
Try not to get in your way. Like, I'll just linger like a bad smell.
I don't really know what we plan on doing, to be honest with you. We'll just have to go and find some people and see what they're up to.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Might head back down towards Chernobyl, you know. I liked it down there, it was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do. Hunt some more game on the way down as well.
Mm.
Well,
If you're looking to bury it, then
we'll
yeah,
plan
sure.
on
But
harvesting.
Yeah, maybe not.
I prefer it if you didn't bring meat into the camp.
Oh no, I didn't mean like that. I meant just process of extermination. I was listening earlier. Don't worry.
Oh, right.
I
Okay,
haven't
good.
got any meat. And I
Good.
don't plan on eating any. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not. You know, just fresh meat. You know, if it's in a tin from before, you know, when was it?
Yeah, yeah. And
Predated to whatever this shit is, then you're good to go.